What appears to be a Dr. Zhivago-style snowy landscape in southwestern Turkey is actually the result of calcium carbonate deposits from 17 natural hot springs accumulating over thousands of years. Beginning in the late 2nd century BC, this area near present-day Denizli was a destination for those who sought the therapeutic benefits of the mineral-rich water whose temperature reaches upward of 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, you can see remnants of the baths at the ancient holy city of Hierapolis, but it's the stunning terraces, cliffs and petrified white waterfalls of Pamukkale, Turkish for Cotton Palace, that give it remarkable natural beauty.
Large spherical boulders, some measuring 12 feet in circumference, are scattered on Cocoa Beach on the east coast of New Zealand's South Island. They formed millions of years ago on the ancient seafloor, collecting and hardening sediment and minerals around a core such as a fossil or shell similar to the way oysters form pearls. They're not the world's only examples of what geologists call septarian concretions. You can also visit the Kauta boulders near Hokianga Harbour on the northwestern coast of New Zealand's North Island, for example. Yet the Moeraki boulders are some of the world's largest. The particulars of their origin and what caused the distinctive cracks inside them are still being studied.
Bermuda Triangle, North Atlantic Ocean. For years it has been one of the world's greatest mysteries. Hundreds of boats and planes have been lost within and just outside the triangle since Christopher Columbus was the first to record its existence, noting his ship's compass stopped working and he saw a fireball in the sky. The disappearances in the infamous region has repeatedly been blamed on the paranormal, with suggestions it could be a vortex to another dimension which has transported the poor souls on board away from our universe. An average of 4 planes and 20 boats have been reported lost a year, with no trace of any debris. The biggest recorded loss was in 1945 when 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers flying from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, to Bimini Island never showed up after a radio call from the 14 men on board that their compasses stopped working. Behind the cascade of a small waterfall in the Shale Creek Preserve section of Chestnut Ridge Park in suburban Buffalo, New York, you might see what appears to be an optical illusion, a flickering golden flame. Actually, you'll smell it before you see it, and amazingly, it's real, fueled by what geologists call a macro seep of natural gas from the earth below. A geological fault in the shale allows about 1 kilogram of methane gas per day to escape to the surface, where, at some point, possibly the early 20th century, a visitor had the idea to set it alight. The water occasionally extinguishes the flame, but there's always another hiker with a lighter to reignite it. Svalbard Global Seed Vault. This place will probably give you major throwbacks of the famous Hollywood film, 2012, which showed mankind surviving the end of the world by boarding a set of ships made to survive the destruction. But did you know that there is actually a place on Earth that can help you survive in the face of an apocalypse? Svalbard Global Seed Vault, which is located in the North Sea, on the Norwegian island of Spitsbergen, houses more than 250 million crop seeds that have been kept here by gene banks belonging to different parts of the world. In a nutshell, it is the place where you can find samples of most of the important floral species in the world. Built to make these plants survive in case of a mass destruction on Earth, this vault has the ability to withstand any natural calamity or any type of explosion. But then, you won't be allowed to visit this place unless you are a designated researcher or plant breeder with a valid permit to go in. In case you feel too much of an urge to check out the place, simply take the help of Google Maps.